like a furry. What's going on, my fellow fuzzbutts? ZabuTheSergal here, and I'm back with another video just to educate my people. And today we're going to kick off with another installment of the Speak Like a Furry series, and today's word of choice is Fursona. Say it with me, Fursona. And of course, this word is used to describe your persona as a furry. Hence the name Fursona, your furry persona. And one of the main things is that a lot of people often ask other people and ask me and things of that nature, what are the rules to making your persona? And there generally is only one rule to making your persona, and that is don't under any circumstance copy the design of someone else. Now, this doesn't mean that if somebody has a certain coloration and a certain pattern that you can't have something similar to that, but don't base it off of that. Because, you know, coincidences do happen. I have found some red and black Sergals in my days, and some people, they will often confuse those Sergals with me. And of course, I'll debunk that saying like, no, this is just a coincidence. They're not an imposter. They're not, trying to be Zabu. They're their own character. They just happen to be a red, black, and white Sergal, such as myself. And so, because you can't copyright the colors unless you were to invent a new color, and good luck with that one. But yeah, the main basis is to just whatever you can think of in that huge, amazing, magnificent brain of yours, that is what you make your persona into. Like, it can be any stretch of your imagination. It could be something simple, like, just a common house cat. It can range all the way to a cat, badger, rat, dragon type thing. But yes, there are no limitations to your persona, because it is the persona in the furry fandom, because it can be any and everything that just speaks to you on that personal level, because it's your persona. It's what you personify as, and it will be a big part of your involvement in our community, because everyone who, considers themselves a furry needs to have a persona, because it is one of the main components. Of course, it's not required to be a furry, but it is one of the main components of our fandom, because, that's how you identify in the fandom, with your persona. Because more often than not, you're gonna, have your persona on the forefront a lot more than your actual self, because, within the furry fandom, we stick to the furry creatures that we personify as. That's what your persona is. It is you. And another thing I want to say is that it's very uncommon for somebody to have more than one persona. Like, you can have multiple different characters, but usually you only have one persona, because that is the one character that is the most and the closest reflection of you as a person. So usually you only have one persona, and the rest of your characters are characters, because the persona is the one. Like, for example, my persona is Zabu, and I do have other characters like Nox and Taro, but those two aren't like personas. Those are just extra characters. We can throw Kenshi in there because he is another lovely addition to my character repertoire, and I do plan on getting a Kenshi suit made in the very, very distant future. In addition to getting Zabu 2.0 made, I definitely want to get a suit of Kenshi made, but we won't get into that right now. We're on the topic of personas, and those characters are just characters themselves, but my persona is Zabu because it is a perfect personification of who I am, both inside and out. So yeah, I hope this little installment of the Speak Like a Furry series has enlightened you a little bit, and you can take these bits of knowledge and, spread them far and wide to whomever it may concern. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So, if you like this video, go ahead and scratch that like button so that I can know to post more awesome content in the future. You want to talk to me? Have some Twitter. You want to stay updated as well as know when the next Q&A is going to be? Have Fur Affinity. Want to draw fan art as ZabuTheSergal? Fan art is always welcome. Keep it clean. But as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal, and I'm out of here. la 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 la.